still doing it.
Yeah.
Careful with that. Go ahead.
This Romans chapter 3 and verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yeah, we establish the law. Because at the end of the day, the laws are there set for keep we in line. You understand? For we keep going. Actually, is remind me of Yahweh, like keep we on the mountain, keep we on the vibe. You understand? But knowing that the scripture also says in Psalm, who can give thee praise in the grave? We living in the grave. The scripture talk about we walk through the valley in the shadow of death. This is the valley of the dead. The dead people, all in the dead bodies in the street is the one that ain't got this understanding of man that wanted out to the way of understanding, remain in the congregation of the dead. Right? So we in the land of we oppressors. We gonna rehearse the righteous acts to the best of the ability. But what's necessary is that we know Yahawah should be outside. Right? Like the brother saying, he weigh the heart. You know, if you're doing it presumptuously, or it is a situation like, hey, you got children, you got newborn or something, you got to have some water, prepare something for them. You see? So certain things that is necessary. Trust me, the most saying is not power that ain't got no understanding. Trust me, create understanding. See? What we doing in the moon? Always go? Alright, we can go into the. You got me after this is all.
Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noises of the archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh.
Yeah, the place of drawing water, you know. Yeah, you got the place of drawing water is talking about America. Water representing knowledge, right? And the reason why it's here because the truth come out from America. The heads that the prophets, most of the prophets is in America. They start from there, and the word come down to different brothers and across the world. Right? Read about from that.
This is Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noises of the archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh.
Yeah, there shall they rehearse the righteous act. When you go into the word rehearse, you're going to recount. Right? You mean and you go in and go over the laws. The reason why we had to go over it because it was discontinued from it. So it coming back to us, we had to keep going it over and over and over and over and over again. Because there is the purpose here. Until the schoolmaster come back. The schoolmaster is Yahweh. He come back. So they come back 2,000 years ago, and now you had to come back again. Right? So we had to rehearse the righteous act until Yahweh comes. You had to keep going over the laws. Because the reason why a person that, because when you go into the scripture, you're going to tell some part, you're going to tell the Apostle Paul, going to cuss out some churches about the law, about following the law, and some churches you're going to cuss out about following the law. The reason for that is because some of them was leaning too much on the law, and some of them was leaning too much on faith. So you had to be balanced. You had to lean on the law with faith. You follow? When you keep the law, you have to keep the law through faith. You can't just keep the law for keeping the law safe. You have to keep the law believing in Yahweh. Because if you keep the law for keeping the law safe, they're going to draw you away from Yahweh. You're going to start becoming self-righteous. You're going to start doing things carnally. You follow? That's why the scripture say, do we make void the law through faith? The Most High forbid. We establish the law. You see, then you get Galatians 6 and 1 say, I can't remember it.
Anyway, Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6.
6 and 1, sorry.
6 and 1?
Yeah. Galatians, Romans 6 and 1. Romans 6 and 1. What's the meaning for more?
Romans. Romans chapter 6 verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace abound? Yahweh forbid. Or shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein.
See? Because we got grace. Grace is a period of time to get yourself right. And a period of time to get is from when we receive this understanding until the Lord comes back. That's why we had to realize the righteous are. Because you get a grace period to, hey, I gotta get myself together. You know, I gotta get this word. I gotta try and keep the Sabbath. I make sure my beard in good condition. I keep myself in good condition. Hey, some demons I can fight and some. Right? Like fasting and prayer. When you fast and you pray to take off demons, all this working for preparing yourself until Yahweh shall come. Follow? So there's the grace period. So you have to do that by faith. And the scriptures say righteousness come by keeping the law. So once you keep the law, you're being cleansed with the word, right? The scripture also say, how can a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to the word. Right? If you take heed according to the gospel, you're going to be cleansed, bro. You see? If you take heed according to the gospel, you're going to be cleansed. And that will take a grace period of time. It don't happen overnight. But once you're in, don't left. Stay in and keep going.
So for your question about the Sabbath, right? Now first read the Genesis, and then you're going to bring out the meaning, right?
Genesis chapter 1 and verse.
Wait, hold on, before. You just find understand, when we were about to go into, I know younger the knowledge rate, you mentioned it, right? Normally when you're going into certain things in the scripture, it can cause your mind to go on the visualizing phase. So try not to lose when we go into this, try to keep up, right? I'm going to try to break it down with you because it's carry away. Right? Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah, this is Genesis chapter 1, verse 13. And the evening and the morning were the third day. Now, the reason why I bring this out, right? Because a day starts at evening. It don't start when sun come up. Esau change the times it does. Somebody could get in Daniel 7 or whatever, right? This is Genesis chapter 1 and verse 13. And the evening and the morning were the third day. So why it say evening first, and why then says the morning and the evening was the third day? You understand? So a day begins at evening. That's why it's do evening to evening for the Sabbath, right? Verse.
In other words, a day, the first part of the day is when the sun sets at dark. The other part of the day is when the morning up until the sun go down again. That's the true day. Not from 12 o'clock in the morning a day start. From when the sun go down is the big and the moon up. Any time the moon time. Yeah, in the night when the sun go down, that is the beginning of a new day.
This when it's supposed to see 0, 0, 0, 0. And then it count down to 0, 0, 6 or whatever. This is how it's supposed to start. Not in the middle of the night. It start from 0, 0.
So you got certain part of the year, even though it's error. Because you just get the place dark since at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
You understand? But really and truly what we look for is when the sun down, what we look for is the 4th star. Where we know that the hour will be in. Yeah. Right? So there is the evening first. Let's look for the 4th star. When it's dark, we confirm that it's in the beginning of a new day. Morning until the sun sets again.
Right? One of the other reasons why it started evening because the moon is governed the time. It's for know the days, like that's why it's called month. But as we break down, you know, understand. Verse 14. This is what we read now. Verse 14. And the Mosai said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide day from night, and let there be for signs and for seasons.
So the light in the firmament you know what the firmament is? Another word for the firmament is the heaven. Another word for the heaven is what you're seeing above you known as the sky. You understand? So the main light in the day at in the firmament is going to be what? The sun. And the main light in the night is going to be the moon. So these two lights in the firmament are going to be for...
Yeah. Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let there be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years.
So by these lights, we can know the seasons. By these lights, we can know signs. By these lights, we can know how to count days. Remember which light in a day is come first? Gotta be what?
Like if it's a day start,
Well, good, you're correct. Good, so it's gonna be the moon first, right? Alright. And if the moon actually ushering the day, you understand? Then the moon can actually usher in other things as well. Now, just bring out what's the meaning of the word moon. Say
A piece more on this, right? A piece more on this. Verse 15, we jump to 16. And the Most High made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, right? Just to show you that they're writing scripture. This is the definition of moon. You want the Strong's, right? Or you want the etymology? Yeah. This is the Strong's, right? For the word moon is Hebrew, which is H3391, and is Yarak. Moon, month, lunar cycle, moon, month, calendar, month, right?
So you see the word moon means month. Read over again, Alex. Alright, let's feel like it is, right? Good. So how many weeks a month have?
the same amount.
Huh? No, don't give an answer. I asked you.